Joining us in the kitchen is 50 Cent on behalf of SMS Promotions.
50 Cent, he made it plural. It's just one guy. Let's get to know the rapper a little bit. Do you remember a moment where you realized I'm never going to have to worry about money again?
Well, I always run into people who have accomplished a lot more. As you actually start to achieve things, you move into new circles of people who've already accomplished things, and they'll minimize your accomplishments if you're in a healthy environment. Because you can be there and feel like you're on top of the hill, you made it, and it's because you're hanging around a group of people who haven't had any success that can make you feel that way. But, you know, I have friends that have achieved things in different areas in business that are inspiration to me in different ways, and it encourages me to look for new opportunities and to do different things.
One of the friends is or was Floyd Mayweather. Are you guys good now or you're not good?
Yeah, we'll be friends for a long period. You know, like it's just, we'll flip-flop through different things, but I think the point that you identify with a person's character when you actually understand their imperfections is when you actually become friends. Before that, you don't even know each other.
Would you ever get into those swirls because Floyd loves to gamble? Would you gamble with him?
We did a little. I did a little. And it just identifies with the difference in character. I don't have the stomach for that. I'm not with it, like that halftime gambling. And when you say, did I gamble with him, you mean did I bet $2,000 while he bet $250,000 on the halftime? So it's a huge difference in what we would both call a gamble.
Right, understood. And so you're looking at him and you're like saying, you're crazy. There can't be very many things in life that you say, I don't have the stomach for this.
Yeah, it's just not for me. Like that, for my anxieties to be that high, that I never had sports activities be so important. You know what I mean? Like, and to see it, like I've seen him on streaks. I've seen him win $1 million in preseason. You know what I'm saying? I've seen him start the day off like we're going out and then lose, have to go to sleep. His energy changes, your anxieties change. So it's like, it's a lot of ups and downs, but you know, it's what he chooses to do. Like I don't know. I think that Michael Jordan is a pretty big gambler. Also, you know, some people they spend their time developing a way to help them navigate through those types of situations, but that's not really for me.
If I gave you a life do-over, I don't know how much you do in the way of regret, but if I gave you a life do-over, what would you like to go back and do over?
Oh, my personal relationships. My actual, you know, with the investment of time with the wrong women, I'd redo that. See, I don't have a problem reading contracts, so I don't really lose that bad in actual business situations, but in being a good judge of character at different points, I've failed. And if you check the Fortune 500, you see they failed also in that area, having several marriages. So even the good business guys have flaws in being a good judge of character personally.
So how bad are you at it? How bad?
Well, it depends on what exactly I'm attempting at that point. I just had to, I'll meet someone with good intentions, because all I value is friendship. So if you meet someone and you develop that friendship, and over time, because you two are attracted to each other, you become intimate. It's just things adults do. But I haven't actually been able to find that relationship, so I'm not that good at it.
I just can't imagine, I can't believe that revelation that 50 Cent is saying. I understand it, but I can't believe that you would say you're naive about women, because that's what it sounds like you're saying. I'm floored by that a little bit.
Well, when you say naive about, but I just haven't found that situation for myself. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't say naive either.
Not anymore. Not anymore, right? Not anymore.
Right? No. Agreeing to that you don't know helps you take a closer look.
But keep in mind, I just asked a man who was once shot 9 times about regrets, and his answer was women. It wasn't about being shot 9 times.
Yeah. I mean, some of those situations you can't change, and if you could point to things that you would actually change. I've watched film projects like Back to the Future, where you change things in your past and it changes where you end up, because you've altered your past. I think the things you go through make you who you are. And those things help develop my character. It actually helps, and it's defined who I actually am. Because I think a man is defined through adversities at different points when you have to pull yourself through those situations. And if you don't accept no for an answer when people tell you you're not going to be a success, and you continue to work until it actually happens, it gives you a sense of confidence that makes you someone that people can actually enjoy.
What would you identify as your greatest adversity, the thing that you overcame where when you were going through it, you were looking around and saying, this is the worst, but it helped shape you?
Well, I guess my greatest adversities would be breaking away from the thinking or the mindset of what goes on in the cycle or within the environment that I grew up in, you know, and just having a bigger idea than the things that were right in front of me is what, you know, allowed me to work my way out of that situation. And it's okay to feel crazy at points, like to believe that you're going to actually be at the top of the hill, to have that vision when people are around you, when you're not in a great financial space, you're not in a good living situation, and you can see yourself somewhere so much better that you got to work towards it. You know what I mean? Like this, don't just pick it and say, oh, I'm going to do it. It's the difference between a person having a dream and a person envisioning things, because to envision is to take steps towards actually accomplishing it versus just coming up with this idea in your head.
Really appreciated the openness. Really. Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's
Enjoyed
been a
that.
pleasure, man. I enjoyed it.
Gracias.